Another Day, Another Story, Best 10 Tamil Books to Read. 1. Thiyaga Unnai Kandan. Touted as a winner in the literary category, Thiyaga Unnai Kandan is no slouch in the literary department. The book ably encapsulates the ores of the author's native state and its rich cultural diversity. The book is packed with the best examples of Tamil vernacular writing. 2. Yavana Rani. Basically, the Yavana Rani book is an historical novel written by the famous Tamil poet, Sandilyan. It is one of the best, if not the best, historical novel you can get your hands on. It is based on ancient Tamil poetry and the historical events that shaped Tamil civilization. There are two main parts to the novel, the plot and the characters. The first part of the novel is the most important, and revolves around four main characters, namely, Alanchasian, Tiberius, Alima and Puvaragi. The story is set around the time of Chola Empire, when the Cholas were the masters of seafaring. It is not without its flaws, but it is still a worthwhile read. The novel may not have the most exciting plot, but it does make up for it with the best characterization in the most realistic way. The novel boasts a number of high-profile characters who are all worthy of the limelight, especially the protagonist Alanchasian. It is also a tale of two cultures, the Cholas and the Pandyas, and their mutual rivalry. The Pandyas fought a number of skirmishes, but eventually, they unified under one roof. Eventually, they formed a kingdom that is still in vogue today. The book is a worthwhile read, especially the more complex parts. The novel is also notable for its cleverly disguised references to the past and present, such as the fabled Yavana dynasty and its rulers, the ill-fated Cholas, and the Pandya kings. The novel is a fascinating read, especially in the context of the dynasties and dynasty feuds of ancient Tamil history. 3. Sivakamiyan Sabadam. Among the many Tamil historical novels, Sivakamiyan Sabadam stands out among the best. The story is set during the time of the Pallavas. It is a romance that revolves around a dancer named Sivagami. It is a story of love between Sivakami and Mamala. The Pallavas were a powerful dynasty that ruled over South India during the 7th century. Sivagami is the daughter of a sculptor. Her father was ready to risk his life to escape the fort at Kanchi. He was also in search of the secret of Ajanta Dai. She was a great Bharatanatyam dancer. Sivagami and her father later became the patrons of Ekambareswara temple in Kanchipuram. Narasimhavarman was in love with Sivagami. Narasimhavarman and Sivagami married, but Sivagami was unhappy with her husband. She was heartbroken at first. Sivakamiyan Sabadam is a Pallava epic. Sivagami's story narrates the eroding moral values of the Pallava period in Tamil country. Her father's efforts to hide the secret of Ajanta Dai are depicted in the novel. It also describes the Pallavas' capital city, Kanchipuram. Sivakamiyan Sabadam was first serialized in Kalki magazine in 1944. It was later published as a book in 1948. The novel is set against many historical events. Kalki Krishnamurthy is a well-known author. He wrote several historical novels as serialized stories. He is also known for his epics. Some of his most popular novels are Padaban Kanavu, Raja Raja, Ponniyin Chelvan and Ponniyin Selvan. He wrote several other historical novels. Muthal Pavayalai Ni. R.C. is one of the best Tamil novels writer. He has been a member of Vanambadi literary movement. He has written hundreds of novels. His novel, Muthal Mathalaga Partha Pothu, is one of the most interesting novels he has written. It is a story about his style of writing. It was published in 2003. It was a success, and won the National Award. Another one of his works is Sivakami's Vow, which is considered to be the best Tamil novel. The novel is set in South India during the 7th century. It is based on the historical events of Chalukya king Pulikesi II. The novel is divided into 4 parts. Each part deals with different aspects of life during that time. Some of the aspects include religion, politics, and life in general. The novel is considered as the best romantic novel in Tamil. His other works include Katha Vilasam, Sivakamiyan, Sila Neringalil, and Gokul Seshadri. He is also a writer of short stories. He has been honored with a number of literary awards, and is also a professor of Tamil in Madurai. He is considered as one of the most renowned contemporary poets of Tamil Nadu. He has also written poems and plays. The language of Tamil has a very rich culture. It has a very strong connection with music and literature. The language has played a very important role in the education of Tamil Nadu. The language is considered to be one of the most precious languages in Tamil Nadu. 5. Mogamal. Among the many Tamil novels of the past, Mogamal is a close runner for the top slot. Mogamal is a pre-independence era novel centered around the aforementioned small-town Brahmin family in the Tanjore district of Tamil Nadu. Mogamal is not a sleazy romp, but it is not the most interesting of reads in the modern era. The aforementioned novel is a 650-plus page long saga that features no less than a slew of literary trifles. The main character Babu, a Brahmin of the ilk, is the cynosure of the lot but is the dreaded anti-hero. Mogamal does not suffer from any one-size-fits-all syndrome, although its depiction of Brahmin life is as stark as any sterile slum. The author takes a stab at the art of the possible, albeit a cynical one. The novel's most glaring weakness is its lack of an antagonist, an important requisite for a novel of the lengths. The aforementioned novel also has a more modestly scaled offspring in the form of the novel's most interesting and insufferable daughter, a neophyte with a taste for the aforementioned eponymous etiquette. The most important lesson to be learnt here is that it is never too late to start writing your doppelgangers a novel, or at least, writing it out in writing. 6. Sila Neringalil Sila Manathargal. Despite the obvious setup, Sila Neringalil's Sila Manathargal book review still manages to keep the viewer entertained. Its plot is simple yet elegantly written, and the characters are well developed and realistic. The film is supported by a music score by Radhan. It also features a hilarious cameo by Anju Kurian. Sila Neringalil Sila Manathargal is an adaptation of a novel by Jayakanthan. It was first published in 1970. It was later translated into Malayalam by C. A. Balan. It was then adapted into a Tamil feature film in 1977. It was a National Award winner. It was also a Sahitya Akademi Award winner. The novel was written by Jayakanthan, who was a left-leaning writer. The author has expressed his views on women empowerment and women harassment. He has also written a number of articles in Tamil. He was a member of the Tamil Advisory Board of the Sahitya Akademi. He was also a trustee of the Mozhi Trust, a resource center for Tamil language and culture. He is also a trustee of the National Agro Foundation. He has translated 30 literary works from Tamil to English. Sila Neringalil Sila Manathargal has some good performances and is directed by Vishal Venkat. Ashok Selvan, Manikandan, Abhi Hassan, and Raya star in the film. It is produced by AR Entertainment and Trident Arts. Vishal Venkat has done a good job of presenting the story in a simple but effective manner. His writing has a fine balance of emotions in the build-up to a poignant interval block. The script also features some well-written dialogues by Manikandan. 7. Kalakattu Ithagasam. Quite possibly the most important task in life is to find the right partner. In this case, the right partner is none other than the man of the house. It's not easy to find the perfect spouse. But, it's not impossible if you know where to look. In this regard, Kalakattu Ithagasam book by Veramattu is a must-read. This book has been published in 5 volumes, and each one is a treat in its own right. The book has some interesting characters. For example, Payatavar is a hard-working farmer, but he's also a devotee of his native city. This is a nice touch. He also has a flair for the arts and is one of the better guardians in town. This is the book for you if you're into romance novels. The book has several other notable characters as well, including the man of the house, Padayappa. Padayappa is a bit of an engineer by trade. In this role he arranges the weddings of his daughters. He also has a feisty lady friend in the form of Neelambari. But, this is not the book for you if you're looking for a cheesy romance. Besides, the book is full of witty one-liners. The book also has a few interesting side plots involving Neelambari and Padayappa. In the book, the aforementioned main characters are not so much as a slap in the face. 8. Ponniyin Selvan Complete Collection. Known as one of the greatest novels of Tamil literature, Ponniyin Selvan is a historical fiction based on the Chola Emperor Rajaraja Chola I. In this novel, Arulmozhivarman is a Chola prince who is later crowned as Rajaraja Chola. This historical fiction consists of romance, political intrigue, seduction, and infidelity. The Ponniyin Selvan novel was published in 5 parts in 1955. The first part is based on Rajaraja Chola's reign, which spanned between 900 and 950 AD. The story involves multiple opponents, a battle of succession, and the climax of a war. The novel's characters are well developed and easy to connect with. While the characters may seem villainous at times, they ultimately see the light at the end of the tunnel. The story is set in the Chola kingdom, which spans from modern-day Tamil Nadu to the northern part of the Ganges. The novel's main characters include Arulmozhivarman, Vandiyathevan, and Aditya Karikalan. Aditya Karikalan is the heir apparent. He has a brother, Arulmoji, and a sister, Kundavai. Kundavai is considered to be the most powerful woman of her time. The novel's plot has many characters, including Vandiyathevan, who is a member of a secret mission for the Chola kingdom. The novel also depicts a war between the Shaivites and the Cholas. The book also features a lot of romance, political intrigue, and political decisions. 9. Oru Puliya Marathan Kathai. Among the many Tamil books announcing their latest releases, one that caught my eye was Oru Puliya Marathan by Sundara Ramaswamy. In the book, the author makes the case for the Big Kahuna. In the book, the tamarind tree serves as both a metaphor for the town and a plot device in the novel's narrative. This book is a must-read, especially if you are a fan of cult literature or esoteric literature. One of them, Sundara Ramaswamy, may have stumbled upon the Big Kahuna in his quest for literary immortality. This ain't a bad thing, given that the author is a voracious reader and is well versed in the literature of the aforementioned genre. Although it may not be the latest in a long line of digits, it does come with a price. In fact, it is so expensive that the author's publisher has had to cough up the dough. It may have taken a few years of patient management to finally get the Kahuna afoot. 10. Sriranga to Devadagal. Whether you are a Tamil movie buff or a reader of the blogosphere, chances are you've come across Sujata Rangarajan's work. This writer has penned more than 100 novels and short stories, including some of the most well-written thrillers and detective novels around. Aside from the written word, Sujata has also been a notable name in the world of electronic media, having written dialogues for several Tamil TV serials. This book contains 14 stories, all of which share a common backdrop. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to world-famous Stuff Reviews.